he has a buy option for 55 million. I've realized one thing. If Bayern Munich are selling,
Don't
हाथ
buy,
उठा के
never
भाग
buy.
जाओ. Never buy.
Yeah,
Never
unless
buy.
it's
Because
Mazerai or Delete.
they don't sell when they don't want to sell.
One of the most surprising team that had shown ambition, we all know, it was Unai Emery's Aston Villa. Man, what are the signings that they have done? Full FIFA खेल रहे हैं वो लोग. Yeah, this
Yeah.
guy. And again, that Malan Asensio. And they signed one of the centre back from Chelsea, Axel Disasi. Obviously, it was an emergency buy because the Tyler Ming situation was
Yeah.
not good. But yeah, man, love their ambition because they are into the Champions League and they are playing amazing football. They are
Hmm.
still in the race for top four. Sky's the limit,
Yeah.
man, for them.
I mean, Aston Villa, I would say that the whole John Duran deal that they managed to get from Saudi, I think that changed their entire window. Because before John Duran had happened, they were really not very active in the window. And as soon as that happened, they had like for 75 million for Aston Villa is a lot of money. It
Yeah,
may
man.
not be that much, it will be that much money for us as well. But anyway, but so after John Duran left, they suddenly had cash. They were short of obviously an attacking player, a very good attacking player. And I've been like reading up a lot on sort of what Aston Villa fans have been talking about, and it appears they were also kind of happy to let John Duran go because they believed that he wasn't really buying into the whole Aston Villa project yet. He was There was a view among the fans that he might have been a little bit more self-centered and not exactly a team player. So I think that turned out great for them. They've ended up with obviously Marcus. Marcus is a proven Premier League goal scorer. You can say whatever you want to say about him. He's a proven Premier League goal scorer.
Yeah, he is.
And
He is.
yeah, and similarly, Marco Asensio, three-time Champions League winner, uh, and has a mean shot in his left foot. Like
Yeah.
Asensio, when he
Finesse.
shoots, it's like beautiful.
Yeah.
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 So it'll be great to see because clearly वो लोग लीग में थोड़ा struggle कर रहे थे because of the Champions League उनका position गिर गया था, but they are still within sort of reach of top four. So I think that's the idea for Emery कि मैं ये सब players को लाता हूँ who can at times create like sort of good moments. And also, what's interesting is that these are all sort of handpicked by Unai Emery himself. And Unai Emery has this kind of reputation जहाँ वो ऐसे थोड़े से broken players को लेता है, underperforming type वाले, and he turns them around. So let's hope he can do that with our guy as well.
Yeah. So we'll get more money in the summer for him. Uh,
Or maybe he'll be back.
You never know. Okay. And like talking about Aston Villa, one notable point, the late in the transfer window, there were reports for Ollie Watkins, who was a subject to
To
bid
Arsenal.
for Arsenal. And Arsenal wanted to give not more than 40 million, and Villa was adamant at 60. And I
60.
was surprised to see that even for 60, he was a bargain deal. I mean, he's a proven goal scorer for Aston Villa.
Yeah.
This season, he's not clicking well enough, but doesn't matter. He's still a amazing prospect, and I was surprised for to see Arsenal had a very quiet window, and again they have, I don't
No
know,
striker. No
bottle
striker.
would bottle would be wrong word, but again they did not buy any striker. That was the most surprising thing because after the City result, they have established themselves as a title rival for Liverpool, and
Yeah.
not City, no chance for title, but Arsenal through and through. And if United fans want their dignity, तो लिवरपूल को नहीं लीग जीतना चाहिए. Arsenal should be the
Nottingham
one
Forest को
who
जीतना
should be
चाहिए.
win-win situation. But but again, surprised to see them
Yeah.
not buying striker, which might cost them, which might not cost them. Havertz might click again.
Is
It's a guess
is
game.
it is it overblown? the problem of Arsenal not having a striker, because they didn't have a striker against City. They packed 5 goals, man. They are a very high goal scoring side.
Yeah,
So I mean, that whole striker wala thing, I think personally I feel it's a little bit overblown. Maybe Arsenal fans feel that maybe वो एक presence होता है आगे, which obviously Man United also don't have right now, and we are also
yeah.
crying for that. Even though have two strikers, I think there is something about that presence of the striker up front जो थोड़ा fans को comforting लगता है. I think वो मिस कर रहे हैं वो लोग, rather than actual goals. I think they are scoring a lot of goals
Yeah,
यार.
and they
When
played wonderful football,
Yeah,
man, genuinely. If you see quickly, if you were to predict the winners of the transfer window and the losers would be wrong word, but for the sake of, for let's say, losers of the transfer window,
losers, so I
uh,
would say like uh, this season, if you say loser, then only one name should pop up to your mind, which is Manchester United, owned by Jim Ratcliffe. Uh, I mean, it Yani Ineos is clearly setting up Ruben Amorim to fail. The point that is being briefed to a lot of journalists right now is that, oh, they are going to go very big in the summer and it's better to go. And I agree. Yes, it's better not to do any panic buys. But I would say, if you had 1 month, and for example, you knew for 2 months now that Rashford was going to go, right? You pushed him out, so you were prepared. You should have been prepared to bring some sort of replacement if on loan, and loans are not necessarily a panic buy. So I think they should have thought of some attacker. Right now we are very short on attackers, only 4 attackers, and 3 of them play in the lineup, whatever the 3-4-3 that Amorim plays. There are 3 attackers in there, so it's quite a tricky situation. We'll probably have to rely on the academy again to give us some players.
there are two additional signings, but
Yeah.
it will be very harsh to put them in the starting lineup and expect them to, blow the league.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, Aiden Heaven, the centre back that we signed from Arsenal, hasn't really played senior games at all. We are signing a youth player and we are putting him directly in the first team squad. Patrick Dogu obviously has a international experience as well as senior experience, and I'm kind of excited about him because uh, it has been known now that for Amorim, wing backs are like almost very essential, and we don't have specialist wing back. So now we have one specialist wing back at the club. So hopefully he can show us what Amorim ball looks like.
no hopes, only vibes. I'm not gonna get my hopes that,
वाइब्स ही तो
not
नहीं
at
है
all.
यार. वाइब्स होते तो फिर
कुछ
देन अलग बात
कुछ
है.
कुछ भी नहीं है भाई, कुछ भी नहीं है. But yeah, United,
But you tell me who is sort of your as a club, who is your
I
winner
think
as such?
winners or I think the winners would be ambition-wise Villa, man. I mean,
Yeah.
they are playing Champions League football and they have invested in proper places that they want to, where the attack was very thin and not clicking. They have signed good players for depth, and they will compete, I believe. And across Europe, I feel Juventus have made good deals. They have
Mm.
filled that void for the striker with Kolo Muani. PSG have bought Kvaratskhelia, so let's see what happens there. City, after one blip, the privileged Pep Guardiola has bought 4 players, and left, right, and center he has bought. He has spent money, so they are also looks like the winners of the
Yeah.
transfer window so far. But सिर्फ players खरीद के कुछ नहीं होगा. They actually have to play well. So let's see. I mean, the
Who do you
league.
think, which player, which player transfer you've seen that you feel can make a instant impact for whichever team is gone into?
I think Rashford,
And
just for the
Asensio.
vibes and yeah. And I don't
Yeah.
know about Asensio, but Rashford, that proved that English media wrong. and I
ऐसा
can
वो हो
play
सकता
well
है, yeah.
absolutely at highest level even in the Champions League. He might prove most of the people wrong. Again,
And
my
Unai
predictions have,
Unai Emery plays transition football, which is Rashford's strength. So
yeah.
hopefully works out there.
So, but again, take my opinions as
An
memes,
opinion.
jokes. Yeah, but yeah, I can see Rashford playing good football there. Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, I was also going to say obviously like it has to be
Obviously,
only him.
why would I ask?
Yeah, yeah. This is less a prediction, more a hope.
Yeah, cool. Hope you like the video. If you like, then please on that like button, press on the subscribe button, hit on that bell notification icon. So we will see you on the next one very soon. Thank you.